Guys, I made a video yesterday about the Anthony Joshua situation, and first things I want to say is my love and all my condolences go out to the brothers that lost their life, Latif and Sinner. And my condolences go to Anthony Joshua, man. I hope the people around him are, giving him the right tools, the right advice, and the adequate space for him to get through whatever he's going through, because the mental strain on this is gonna overpower any physical pain. Do you know what I mean? He's lost his two best friends in tragic circumstances in a foreign country, and basically was on his own, really. There was no emergency services, no medical services, no fire engines to help them. The first thing people thought to do was pull out their phones and start recording, which is horrible, it's evil, it's inconsiderate. Do you know what I mean? And people were getting in my comments yesterday because they said that because how I talk, I'm very animated. I'm an animated talker, so I move my hands a lot and stuff like that. I don't mean no disrespect by it, but to anyone that was offended by it, I apologize. So I'll try my best, to pay attention to my body language when I'm talking about serious matters. But I mean, what we're talking about here today is the lack of thought and the lack of compassion from people and content creators coming out and saying absolute crazy stuff. Whether you think what you think, whether you believe what you believe, sometimes things shouldn't be publicized. People have lost their life, families are grieving, and there's things that they're not going to want to see and hear, and I think it comes to the point where it's a responsibility of the culture of the people, meaning us, that we regulate in the right way, and we create content in the right way and the respectful way. Do you know what I mean? So you shouldn't just be making content out of this for monetary gain. It should either be for awareness and to share support and love. Do you know what I mean? So all the extra stuff should be left alone. Now, I came across a video of hstikkytokky and Ed Mathews. Two people that I know are very controversial, I get it. But I thought they'd have a lot more decorum and a lot more sense on camera than to say the things that they were saying. Because not only is it disrespectful, it's very, very hurtful to Anthony Joshua and the family members of Latif and Sinner. They don't want to hear things like that, especially from content creators of your stature. What you say will resonate with a lot of people, and you should be aware of that. So you shouldn't be making content saying crazy stuff about the Matrix and, sacrifices and all this type of stuff what's getting thrown about. It shouldn't be happening. But we're going to get into this and then we're going to come back, man. Let's go.
Hey, I've seen what happened to AJ today. That was mad.
Do you know what I find
weird? I looked on the Instagram of two of his mates that passed away as well, bro. Sad.
I'm weird. Do you not think he's a bit strange after a huge fight like that? What if he didn't follow the script?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, what if there was hundreds of millions involved and the script didn't go to plan?
What, are you suggesting a Matrix agent?
I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying it's a bit suspicious,
It could very well have been the Matrix. RIP to his friends though, real talk.
Good timing, but yeah, for real, rest in peace, quick recovery for Joshua, man. It could have been him, that's God protecting him.
Nah, it is mad. When I look at situations like this, I do think there has to be some type of Matrix involvement.
Bro, what are you man even going on about? A man said Matrix, a man said the Illuminati. Bro, the man had a fight, he won his fight, and a tragic situation took place. Anything more than that, people don't need to be speculating like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And especially people of your stature, the amount of people you got tuned into, the amount of people you got locked into. And aside from that, when you actually do bump into Anthony Joshua now, what do you think he's going to do, bruv? He's going to knock you out. Simple. Because I would. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, you man are on a live stream with thousands of people watching you, and you're basically trying to throw out conspiracy theories when a man has just lost his two best friends and a family is grieving. Do you really want them to be seeing things like that? And especially coming from you two's mouth. Like, people need to really, really think before they speak, bro. Because, like, the internet's getting that mad now where it's like people feel like, don't get me wrong, it's freedom of speech. But have some decorum, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Have some awareness, bro, for what's coming out of your mouth. Like, you can't just fling things like that out without, do you know what I'm saying? Without evidence or at least some type of, do you know what I mean, bro? Just don't, bro. Just don't do it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is one of our culture's treasures, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, people that got love for him, people that love him, people that are sympathetic to what's going on are not gonna like what you man are saying. Do you know what I mean? Guys, I just made this little video just as a, you know, an apology for my video yesterday if I came across disrespectful. And I just wanted to call them two out for what they said because it's very disrespectful, bro. And if any of my man's people see it, it'll hurt them. And there's a lot of it going about right now, man. There's a lot. I can't ever sit here and tell people what to do or, do you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is just be mindful of what is coming out of your mouth pertaining to this situation. Because people's lives have been lost. Rest in peace. My love and my condolences go to them and their family. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is grieving heavy right now. So this people, just have some mind, be mindful of that, innit? You know, be mindful of that, man. When you're making your videos, don't just try and jump on everything for content and views, man. But yeah, man, I just want to send my condolences again to the people that lost their life, Lats and Sinner. Very, very good brothers. Like I said in my last video, doing a lot for the culture, doing a lot for the people and the kids in Africa, building mosques and all these type of things, bro. You know, so it's never a good thing when you lose people like that, man. But I'm gonna end this video like that. I'm not even gonna do the outro. Once again, my love and my condolences to everyone involved. Peace out, man. Peace.